You didn't come here by accident. Maybe a part of you is searching for truth, for stillness, for something real. If that's true, subscribe to Buddha Pray and stay with this story until the very end. Because every day, this place shares stories written just for your soul. Have you ever done something you didn't believe in, just because everyone else was doing it? Have you ever stayed silent when something felt wrong because you didn't want to stand out? Sometimes the hardest path is the only one that keeps us from losing ourselves. His name was Daniel. He lived in a small town where everyone made their living by selling goods in the marketplace. But lately, the merchants had started lying. They exaggerated their products. They sold poor grain as if it were gold. They smiled while deceiving. And they told Daniel, if you don't do it like us, you'll stay poor forever. But Daniel didn't follow them. He spoke truth, sold clean food, charged fair prices. He watched others grow richer, faster, louder, but he stayed still. One year, a drought came, and most vendors were exposed for cheating the hungry. Only Daniel's stall remained. People remembered his honesty, his quiet strength, his dignity. He wasn't the wealthiest, but he was the one everyone trusted. Years later, they didn't call him a rich man. They called him the man who walketh alone, but never lost his way. We are born unique, but taught to copy, taught to conform, taught to blend. We're told, don't be different, fit in, follow the crowd. But the Buddha said, though one may conquer 1,000 men in battle, the one who conquers himself is the greater warrior. Dhammapada, verse 103. Your Dharma isn't found in imitation. It's found in stillness, in reflection, in truth. To follow your Dharma is not to follow the easy road, it is to follow the right road, even when others take shortcuts, even when you're laughed at, even when you walk alone. Daniel wasn't better. He was just true. He didn't try to impress, he tried to stay honest, and that is what Dharma really means. Not religion, not rules, but living in a way that honors your soul. Crowds can be dangerous because crowds don't pause, crowds don't think, crowds just move. And if you don't stop to ask, is this mine? You'll go far down a road that isn't yours. Have you ever followed a trend that felt wrong just because everyone did? Have you stayed silent or when something deep inside whispered, speak? This path of Dharma can feel lonely, but it's not empty. It's filled with stillness, with peace, with strength. When you stand for something true, you may stand alone, but you never stand in vain. Let me ask you, which is harder, standing with the crowd or is it standing alone for truth? I mean, have you ever kept quiet just to avoid conflict, but lost respect for yourself? Do you believe it's better to be respected in silence than praised for pretending? Leave your answer in the comments. Your honesty might be someone's turning point. No map can tell you your Dharma. It's not printed. It's felt, it's lived, one choice at a time, one word at a time. When you follow the crowd, you lose your name. When you follow Dharma, you become who you were meant to be. So today, if you feel lost, it's not because you don't know where to go, but so because you've been following others stop, just stop, breathe, listen. Ask yourself, am I walking my path or someone else's? And if the answer scares you, that's okay. And that means you're waking up. Comment below a time you walked away from the crowd and felt stronger, or a moment you stayed silent, and now wish you hadn't. And if this story moved your heart, share it. someone out there is being pulled by noise but longs to walk with truth. You might be the whisper they need to turn back and come home. Subscribe to Buddha Pray, because your path matters, your soul matters, and your Dharma is waiting.